Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna continue watching Supernatural. We are in season 2, episode 19. We're almost at the end of the second season and I cannot believe it. And it feels like I started yesterday, so I feel like I've gotten really far. But then I also remember that it's like a total of 15 seasons, and then I remember I haven't gotten far at all, and it's a whole ride. So welcome in. If you're new here, hello, welcome in. My name is Cora. It is lovely to have you here. I am also a Twitch streamer and I create gaming content here on YouTube. If you want to check the gaming content out, you can click the link up here. And if you want to come and hang out live or check out any of my other social media, the links to that is down below in the description box. And if you're not new, welcome back. The last episode was an interesting one. We had Dean in his element. He was truly living his best life. I mean, apart from like, you know, them almost getting killed and there being a haunting and people getting hurt and killed, and if you remove all of that, Dean was living his life. As we know, Dean is a little bit of a geek. He is so into movies and pop culture, and Sam isn't. Like at all, which is so funny. That contrast is just amazing. But we got to see Dean and Sam on a movie set because there was a story about this set that it was haunted. It was reported that someone was killed, and there was this actress who had seen like a ghost shape killing this crew member. Turns out that was all a freaking lie. It actually hadn't really happened that way. It was a projector that made it look like a ghost, and the dude who died is actually an actor himself, and they had done this because they were filming a movie at, of course they were filming a horror movie at the set, and they wanted to draw attention to it. Overall, I would say that the last episode was not my favorite episode. It wasn't that it wasn't good at all, but it's just like I feel like all the episodes that I watched so far has been so high up on my list. I might have a different opinion if I like rewatched the series, but I feel like that this was the first one that I was like, there's a lot going on here. Where's the red thread? And I was just, I was very tired when I recorded that also, to be fair, so that probably wasn't the best time to do it. But I still had a good time. I feel like there was some really good jokes. There was obviously a lot of movie references that I didn't know about, which some of you in the comments enlightened me about, which I really appreciated. I do sometimes feel like I've been living under a rock. And I feel like there's a lot of movie classics and TV series and whatnot that I haven't watched, but maybe that's something that I can do in the future to enlighten myself a little bit. I don't know why I haven't watched most of these, but yeah, there was a lot of things that I didn't catch on, but even so, it was a fun setting. There was like, the hauntings were from like different time periods. And it was a good time. It was a good time nonetheless, and I sort of thought that the last episode was gonna start turning. I don't know why, but I was like, maybe it's gonna turn towards like the wrap up. It didn't, so I was like, okay, whew, dodged a bullet, dodged a bullet. I don't know why I said it like that. I dodged a bullet. I felt like, phew, okay, I'm safe. But now I'm terrified because this is episode 19 out of 22, I think. Is it 22? Yes, 22. And, yeah, there's not a lot of episodes left, is there? And I am a little bit scared because I think maybe this one will be safe in terms of turning towards like the full-blown end of the season, but I might be wrong. And even so, I do not know if this is gonna be some heartache. I still need to get like I've stocked up on like normal like tissues. We don't really have these boxes with tissues. I haven't been able to find them because I want to have like a box of tissues and just be ready to like wipe off all of my makeup when I get emotionally distraught, which this series is apparently all about, and it has almost nothing to do with monsters and ghosts and whatever. It has mainly to do with heartache. But I'm excited, so I feel like I've been blabbering on, and let's just get into the episode. Oh, Green River County Detention Center. Are we in a prison right now? I think, oh, Okay. I didn't expect the episode to start in a prison. I don't know how to feel about that.
First they closed down the cell block, and now they open it back up again? There's your tax dollars at work.
Okay, so they're opening up an old wing that was closed? Oh, was this door like locked in? Oh god. I don't even know if I want to know what's in here. And they're just going in like nothing. Okay, I know that they don't know that they're in like supernatural, but I would still be scared if it was... If I knew... Oh lord. No, 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 that's a really bad sign.
What was that?
Are we talking about a haunted prison here? Because I feel like that is one of the most terrifying things that there is. Yeah, even if I didn't know I was in supernatural, I wouldn't want to just enter a cell that was like shut completely like that. Oh, is the whole prison gonna have a power? What if... Oh gosh, did they let something out of that cell by opening it up? Okay, the clock stopped even. And even that's stopping to work. Oh, maybe it's... Okay, so maybe it's just... Okay, this... Okay, he's noticing something. Okay, good. I was like, is he not gonna notice it because he's so focused on his sandwich?
Going down to B block. Randall again.
Randall again? Okay, I was like, okay, you gotta listen to this dude. But in this case, I guess that...
You tell me you didn't see that? Were you blind?
Oh, has it happened several times that he... Oh, holy fudging hell. Okay, he's done this before. Okay, I was like, they've got to listen to him, but I guess prison guards aren't great listeners as well. My heart is still racing. I didn't see that coming. Oh, I'd be so scared. Like, you're in a prison and you think that something's going on and you are locked into that cell. Like, if there's some sort of haunting, like a ghost, holy fudge. Then they could get into your cell, but you can get out, right? Is he actually noticing something, or is he just thinking that he is making things up because of Randall? Probably. Knowing, like, noticing that cold air would make me run for my life. Oh my lord. Ah no. Oh gosh. Not his arm. Okay, he's seeing something, but none of them is seeing anything, right? Randall's like, I know something's up. Whoo, that gave me goosebumps. I don't know what it is with prisons and prisons being haunted, making it way worse, but it does. It makes it way worse. 3 months later. Oh, are they breaking into a prison right now? No, hopefully. Okay, this doesn't look like a prison, so I don't even know why I said that, but...
I hate this plan, Dan.
Yeah, I got that the first 10 times I heard it.
Folsom Prison Blues. Okay, no, this is not a prison. Is this a museum? Wait a second. These looks like real old stuff in a museum. Or pretty old. I also don't like the idea that they're breaking into some sort of museum. Oh god, no. Oh no, are they gonna get caught? Why are they even here? Why are they trying to steal something? I mean, I'm sure they have a reason. It's not like they would just go and steal stuff for no reason, but I'm like, I want to know the reason.
To the right.
Oh! Blue steel.
Yeah, that's right. To the right.
No, my god, I
Okay, back to the
can't.
lineup.
Well, who looks better, me or Nick Nolte?
Shut up. Oh gosh, seeing the prison fort, I just can't.
I'll have a cheeseburger.
Wait a second, isn't that the dude? The FBI guy?
You think you're funny.
I think I'm adorable.
I know you do. You think you're adorable. They were talking on the phone. Oh, right, because he doesn't know. I was like, how does he not recognize him? But they were only speaking on the phone. It just clicked.
Not the Milwaukee Agent Henderson.
Yeah, that's the one. He's like, yep, this is not great.
You can hang that up in your cell at Supermax.
All right, maybe we can just forget the cheeseburgers, huh?
That conversation right now.
Read him the charges. Skip to the good ones.
Armed robbery, kidnapping, and, 3 counts of first-degree murder.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
For the case himself, I say for you too, screwed to hell is a major understatement.
Yeah,
Well, with
that
his
it
life,
is
there's
an
no-
understatement. I love that he's just hopeful, but
Your dad taught you well. The way you cover your tracks, and after Milwaukee, the way you got vanished. Ask him.
He near went nuts.
not the ask him near one nuts.
Up on a motion detector.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's did they do this on purpose? Did they want to get into the prison to investigate this? Because I feel like that was the worst
In the
plan.
flesh.
And you are?
Public Defender's Office. I've been assigned you and your brother's case.
Yeah, and we're not quite done here.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Privately.
Okay, I like her. He's like, I'm fine with that.
Your arraignment on the breaking and entering charge won't be until Tuesday.
They'll keep us in the county jail.
That's right.
Green River County Detention Center?
Yes.
That was a very specific question, so I'm assuming that they this on purpose.
Extradition papers have already been filed from 5 separate states. Missouri and Wisconsin being the biggest concern, the bank robbery and the murder reps.
So they have a week to crack this if that is the actual plan, because he asked very specifically if that was the place that they were going to. Oh, we're seeing them in chains. No, they are literally 2 of the best people. I love that they chained the brothers together as well. I love that. Oh, maybe they're all chained together? No? Some of them are. Okay, I see why Sam thought that this was a bad idea, considering everything, if I am right, that this was the actual plan.
Don't worry, Sam. Promise I won't trade you for smokes.
That's very kind of you. Very kind of you, Dean. Can they share a cell? No, probably not, right? They're not gonna let them share a cell, I don't think. It would have been too good.
They call top bunk.
You're not even gonna stay there for long, hopefully. Oh my god, I would pee myself. At least they can see each other. Oh, I'd be so terrified. You never know what these people have done. I mean, maybe they're like not bad people. Who knows? Maybe they just ended up here by a mistake.
This is without a doubt the dumbest, craziest thing we've ever done.
Okay,
And that's
I
a
was
long,
right.
storied career of dumb and crazy. Calm down. It's all part of the plan.
See, I was right. I was like, you know what? Considering how Sam said that this was a bad plan, this sounds like this would be the
This
plan.
ghost. Get the sucker down, then grab ourselves a couple of those teardrop tattoos. It's not funny.
He's like, it's funny. It is funny with the teardrop tattoos.
I mean, come on, man. This place has all the signs of haunting. The
Yeah?
We've looked at 4 so far. Yeah, yes. Just because these people are in jail doesn't mean they deserve to die. And if we don't stop this thing, people are going to continue to die. And we do the job wherever it takes.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, you 2 are in here and you don't really deserve it.
Deacon. Damn right. We barely even know the guy. We know he
Deacon.
was in the quarrel with Dad. We know he saved Dad's life. We know we owe him.
Okay, wait, should I know who this is?
Pay our debts. Now that means something to me and it ought to you.
Yeah, I know that for Dean this means a lot.
Stop this thing down. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Yeah, but I feel like you could have done this a better way. Like, you could have probably gotten in...
You know, this chicken isn't that bad.
Right. Finish mine. All right. So let's go back over.
I love Dean is just happily eating.
Killer extraordinaire. Satanism, ritual murder, died in jail.
You sure it's him?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Considering our circumstances, I'm gonna need a little bit better than pretty sure.
Yeah, they're not in, like, the best situation to make guesses, I guess. They have a very limited time window.
Exactly what all the victims in here are dying of. Yeah, he died in the old cell block, which they closed right after he croaked about 30 years ago. They just opened that back up. That's when the killing started.
Yeah, I was right about that then.
Whatever it is, we gotta find it, and you know the rest. I'm done.
Oh god, that was a hard walk into.
Yeah, sure. Just
He said he was sorry.
Oh my god, Dean!
Talking to
Dean
me.
is being such a big brother right now. Please, Dean, just take a deep breath.
Great, another guy who's seen Taxi Driver one too many times. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Trust me.
Even I got that reference. I hope y'all are proud of me. I got one reference.
Say it. talk to these guys.
Oh no, that just probably puts a target on your back. Yeah. Oh fudge. Shit now. Sam is like, Dean, I love you, but...
We're getting this right now. No harm, no foul.
I mean, I know that Dean is a good fighter, but getting into a fight probably isn't good regardless of who wins. He's still gonna get hurt. And he's causing trouble the first day they're there.
Yes, sir, boss.
Oh god. Are these gods corrupt or something?
What's your name?
Winchester.
Well, Winchester. Not a good start.
Yeah, no, it's not a good start. That's what I was saying too. And Sam is like, I'ma just...
You too, Lucas.
Oh no, but if they're in solitary... If they're in solitary, that means they won't be able to investigate. I know I shouldn't laugh at that, but just... I feel like despite them being in prison, that's the least scary way. Oh, unless the old part is the solitary.
Baseball.
What? No, like Steve McQueen. Yeah? Well, I wish I had a bat. So I could bash your freaking head in.
He's like, yeah, well, great conversation.
Bonding and solitary moment.
Oh no, oh gosh. I had a feeling... Yeah, he's like, I know exactly what this is, and this is not good. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. Clock's not ticking, cold breath, all the signs.
Listen to me. Stay very still.
He's not gonna listen to him, is he? Oh, of course he's not gonna listen to him. They just got into a fight, so like even less reason to. It's just this random dude in prison. Being still, does that help? Oh, I saw I definitely saw something happening, but I didn't expect it to be like that. Oh, holy fudge. Oh, that's brutal. Whew. I am not a fan. I am not a fan.
Going through the Winchester charges. And I gotta say, there are some weird inconsistencies.
Welcome to my world.
Who swears up and down these boys saved her life. She swears Sam and Dean saved her life.
Saved her from what?
She was a little unclear on that.
That's because she's nuts.
I see why he thinks that.
And all I know is wherever these guys go, people die. It's that simple.
I don't know that it is. They just don't seem cut and dry guilty to me.
She actually believes them, which is pretty cool. I wasn't sure she was going to.
It's just strange.
Strange.
Strange is a good word, honestly. I can see why
We're
he's
honestly trying to
suspicious
get some
too,
work done
though,
here, so-
obviously.
If you don't mind.
Oh, don't do it like that. I know she's probably younger than you, but don't be unprofessional about it. Don't go at younger people being like, oh, I don't like that.
How you doing?
This is Randall.
54 years old, mopping the floor of a crapper with bars on the windows. How do you think I'm doing?
Your point?
Bad icebreaker. I'm Sam. Randall. Nice to meet you.
Why do I recognize Randall? I mean, apart from in this episode.
Oh, what happened? They say the stress of the job got him? Yeah? What do you say?
He's like, I want to know.
Inside, kid. Because I got an idiot for a brother.
It's kind of true, though.
I'll do it. Oh, this place ain't so bad.
I love that he says that. That'll do it. Like, sure, I believe you.
You spent time in the old block? Oh, yeah, I was a regular customer. Didn't they have Mark Moody over there for a while? He was there. You know, I was there too the night that lunatic bought it. Yeah? It was a heart attack, right? Sure, his heart stopped right after the guard stopped using his head for batting practice.
I see.
What a mess. Wait, so he was...
Oh, he had to
and
do
nobody
that.
reported it?
No, of course not.
Unless you wanted to die from the same heart attack, you know?
Yeah, I see what he means. Like, the prisoners don't really have much to say.
What was that?
Does that mean that there could be blood left in the cell that's keeping the dude there, and he is out for revenge?
Three's over aces.
I'm sorry. Hey, it's a cruel
Dean,
game.
you're enjoying your time in prison a little bit too much. I am slightly concerned, and I think Sam is too. What is he gonna do with all the cigarettes even? Bribe people?
You don't even smoke. Are you kidding me? This is a currency of the realm.
Yeah, okay. See? Currency, he's just using them.
The spirit paid a little visit last night.
What?
He hasn't told him yet? Oh, maybe they haven't talked yet.
You walked right by me. Lucas wasn't so lucky. I mean, the way he was screaming. What'd you find out on Moody?
Yeah, so I think I know where we might find his remains. Blood in his old cell.
How are they gonna get rid of the blood, though?
So Sammy, I know. Come on, man. You're like Clint Eastwood from Escape from Alcatraz.
The problem is even if we do find something, how are we gonna burn it?
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, fellas! Who's ready to deal?
I see your plan. That was a good one. He was still enjoying it, though, but...
Sure? Yeah, well, considering our circumstances, I'd like a little better than pretty sure.
Okay.
Did you just quote Sam? I love that Sam said the exact same thing, and then that happened. Oh lord.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, because I couldn't help but notice that you were 2 tons of fun. Just curious, is that like a thyroid problem, or is that some deep-seated self-esteem issue?
He's really going at it.
They're just donuts. They're not love.
He's really pressing on his feelings right now. Sam is just waiting for something to happen. Yep. And he really is like going up at this the biggest guy. Don't get too hurt. Oh my lord. Oh no! The prison guard gates came flying. I was like, oh no, this is not good. Sam's just backing out of there. Poor Dean taking the hit, truly. No way they're not seeing this. How badly guarded is this prison for not noticing Sam? 1, sneaking into the kitchen. 2, going through the vent.
I waited long enough.
Oh yeah. See, I had a bad feeling about him.
Take them both up to the infirmary.
I always feel... I have a lot of feelings about prisons and how people are being treated. I know people in prison usually have done pretty bad stuff, and it's just that, you know, not everyone has done that bad stuff in the circumstances, and not even everyone is guilty, to be fair. I mean, at least there is obviously some... Oh, I see. Obviously, like, some stories that's like that, and that doesn't go for all of them, but... I don't know, people using their authority to like, feel good about themselves is just really creepy. They have to notice that there is a fire though, right?
Tiny,
Yeah.
Oh, he even said yeah.
sorry about the things I was saying earlier.
Oh, Dean feels bad.
Can't really tell you why, but I had to get you angry.
Oh, this is cute.
I have low self-esteem issues.
Tiny.
My brother like crap. Right up till the day he died.
How'd he die?
My brother shot him.
Oh, crap.
Oh, wait a second. No, no, don't get Tiny. I feel bad. I don't want you to get Tiny. This is a woman though. This is, right? It looks like a... Could it have been a nurse or someone who worked there? Okay, this is really freaking me out. Is he not gonna pull the curtain? That's what I would do if I was really wondering. He's got salt. Oh, maybe the curtain is pulled in between them. I'm so dumb. I was like, why is he just not pulling off the curtain? Who is it? Okay, that helped at least. Oh, is he okay? Did she start a heart attack on him? Tiny, no! No, no, Tiny! Oh, I had a bad feeling. They were bonding! I feel bad. I don't even know why he's in there, but I still feel bad.
It wasn't Moody, unless he liked going around dressed like a nurse. Poor Tiny, man. Poor giant.
Yeah, okay, it was an urn.
See, I thought we were done. I called Deacon. It's happening. We're getting out tonight.
I guess we gotta do some quick research then.
Oh, so they have someone to help them out of prison. That's good at least. I mean, at least if they are doing him a favor to do this, but then...
Why you want to know?
Well, we got our reasons, but we'll make it worth your while.
He doesn't even smoke, does he? Oh, okay, yeah, he does. I mean, he could use it either way. I was like...
She would have white hair, one screwed up eye. Is that ringing a bell?
Yeah?
You gotta give him more cigarettes, right?
Give it to him. I earned these. Dean.
He's like, Dean, we are getting out tonight. Just give them to him, okay?
Glockner. Nasty old bitch, worked here in the 70s. I met her once. Had to get a tetanus shot. She damn near jabbed a needle through the other side of my arm. At least I got out of there alive.
She killed people?
Stories, I don't know if they were true. Cons love to talk, but we're all liars.
What kind of stories?
Well, guys that go up to the infirmary with a cold, next thing you know, they're in a body bag.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, the story was Glockner had it out for Cons, and she did this Charles Bronson thing with a hypodermic.
Oh, that's terrifying. So she's like a serial killer inside a prison then?
You know, in life, she's a vigilante, and that's the same thing.
Right. But I mean, how's she tied in with the old cell block? Then if she's going after Cons, why kill that one
Maybe
dog?
she
that
died in
Cons
the
was
prison if
exactly
she was
what
old.
complaints.
Or maybe a prisoner killed her. I mean, died her.
You heard in the yard?
Yeah.
Dean, does it bother you at all how easily you fit in here?
No.
No, this is what I'm saying. I'm like, this is gonna bother Sam. He's enjoying this too much. Dean is enjoying this too much. And he's like really like just fitting in. I think it's just because he's just a person who gets along with everyone and actually doesn't have anything to do with the prison, but it's definitely concerning.
I'm gonna go talk with her lawyer.
I mean, she seems to actually believe you.
Her name was Glockner. Okay, she worked here as a nurse in the 70s. Now, I need you to find out everything you can about her.
She must be so confused.
Where she's buried.
Are you nuts? Do you have any idea the kind of trouble you're in here?
I have a vague notion.
I would be so confused if I was Mara at this moment. Yeah, that she wouldn't believe me.
I ask you to trust me on this.
Why should I? Hendrickson says you're a monster.
I'm a monster.
I know he's wrong, and I know what it seems like, though. That's the problem. Even people who are actually bad people say that they're not.
Just one look whether or not your clients are guilty, okay? Just like that. So I want you to look at me. Really look.
Yeah, I don't think that she thinks that they are fully guilty. There's something that makes her feel uneasy. Yeah, she believes them. I mean, she did already.
Should go for it?
No, not so much, but I don't know, maybe she'll still come around.
Well, we can't wait around to find out.
No, you gotta figure out as much.
And that's it.
So we're not gonna finish the job, we're just gonna let these people die? Okay, you leave.
No, 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 no. You don't.
Screw you. What? Screw you.
Oh no, not them.
Ain't gonna work with you. You too, sweetheart.
Not them calling him sweetheart. Oh, now the brothers are arguing. This is not. Oh, freak. What are they gonna do to them? I have a bad feeling about this.
I want to handle this alone.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, there's something really bad about this god. He's definitely not a good person. Or maybe he is. Maybe he knows exactly what's going on. Should I give him the benefit of the doubt?
Deacon, you are beating the holy hell out of me, man.
Oh my god, my heart.
I thought I was going easy on you.
I was like, something is so off with him. I'm so happy.
Make it look real.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished.
Holy fudge.
Is it over?
No, turns out it wasn't Moody.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so relieved this is the moment.
Used to work here, but we're still
That
showing
tricked
off
me.
the
He did a
time.
really good job at acting like one of the dickiest prison guards.
Guys, we're leaving, Dean. Otherwise, we'll be leaving in shackles for Milwaukee with Hendricks and his company.
Come on.
Guys, what?
Lawyer left this for you.
Oh!
Look at that. I am freaking velvety smooth.
You want to maybe open it up after you're done patting yourself in the back?
He's just smiling. He's like, these dudes, these two brothers.
You want to show me the class, Dean?
Glockner died in the old cell block right after Moody bit it. Seems they had a little inmate uprising. She got caught in the middle.
Someone
Oh,
bashed her head.
fudge.
Don't worry, Deacon. We'll get rid of this thing.
Good, because I want it out of my prison.
Oh, I hope that he is really a good person. Yeah,
No one was asking a lot.
it seems like he is.
Your daddy raised you right.
So he's some sort of a hunter or like aware at least, but works in a prison and he didn't want the prisoners to be killed by this. This is kind of nice.
What do you want?
What? Make it look real, son.
He's like, oh right, I need to hit you back so that we could escape, of course. Oh, poor him. I mean, to be fair, they risked their life, so like, getting a punch out of that, I guess you could. Oh, and there's baby. Reunited with them. What I would do is not take off the jackets, but take off the orange jumpsuit as quickly as possible. Oh, then maybe that's what they're doing, actually. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing that right outside of the prison, though.
I told you. One of them came up behind me.
You let them get the drop on you.
Yeah. I screwed up, all right? What do you want me to say?
I want to know where they're headed.
How is he supposed to know that? He's convinced he knows. How does he see through this?
Everything they did today from the minute they woke up. Got up. Breakfast. Visiting hours. Rec time.
Visitors.
Just the lawyer.
Is he gonna go question the lawyer now, and then she's gonna be like, yeah, I wanted to know about some nurse, and then that's gonna get all confusing?
I have already told you, it was a private conversation between me and my client.
Right. And just 3 hours later, he just happened to bust out.
It's not like she gave her... I guess it looks suspicious that she could have given him information that got him out, even though that's not really the case. Ooh, graveyard at night, doing some grave digging. What a wonderful life these boys are living.
Gotta move it. Hendricks can get to the lawyer. I thought she couldn't say anything, you know, that whole lawyer-client privilege thing.
Yeah, but she could crack.
Why, Dane? Social talk?
She asked him.
Oh, because... Oh, is it because he escaped?
Put you on the hook for aiding and abetting.
That is ridiculous.
You don't think that I can? You think this is some kind of game, lady? I'm the last person on planet Earth you want to screw with.
Okay, that's really threatening and scary. I don't... Yep.
He wanted me to do some research on a prison nurse that died in 1976.
What?
He's like, what?
They wanted to know where she was buried.
Did you find out where?
Yeah.
Did you tell them?
It's not like you would assume that that's how someone gets out of prison, though. And now she has to tell him where. Are they gonna be on for grave robbery and such now as well? Because they are gonna have to just dig that grave up and immediately put it to fire and then like run away. I don't want a car chase though. That's stressful. Oh, with like Hendrickson on the heels. I'm stressed for them. Didn't they hear the cars pulling up though? If it's like really quiet, which I assume it is close to a graveyard.
Got her.
Oh no, what's gonna... No! No, no. Oh no, no, he doesn't deserve that. No, please tell me they're... I can't even watch. He knows exactly what this is. Please tell me that he has some sort of protection like salt with him at like all times. I don't like this. Yeah, you boys gotta be quick. He has to fight her and they're on to your... Okay, quickly. Yeah, because they're not bad people, that's why. Okay, is he gonna be fine? Please tell me he's gonna be... Okay, that was the quickest burn up I've seen. Hopefully he's okay. I wouldn't stand and watch this burn down. I would take off running in any direction. Preferably not the direction they're coming from.
You sure this is the right damn cemetery?
She said Mountainside Cemetery.
She lied. Oh, pop off, lawyer. I can't believe she lied for them. Oh, that's so cool. I like her. Wow, she must really believe them. Like, she could get into a lot of trouble, right? Is she someone specific, or is she just a really good lawyer who believes they are innocent? I can't believe she did that.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta go deep this time.
We should go to Yemen.
Oh, I'm not sure I'm ready to go that deep.
Oh, this music as well. Oh, that was a good one. Fudge sake. Loved it. This episode was way more in my taste, honestly. I had a lot of fun. It was fun with the little twists and turns. I definitely saw, like, I was able to like figure out that the fact that they were in there on purpose, that they were just stealing random stuff to get caught. And I feel like Hendrickson should be confused because, as he said, that was a real rookie move. Like, they wouldn't make that mistake. I would be very confused if I was him. Or angry for having them and losing them that quickly. I didn't see the prison guard being the dude that actually they were helping. I don't know if I know how they, like, it was their dad's friend, I think. And I guess that he knew about like supernatural things, but wasn't a hunter per se. Like, obviously he was working in the prison as a prison guard, but they fooled me on that one because I was like, dude, like something is so off with him, and I was really just thinking that like he was a bad person, but actually he wasn't a bad person. He was just faking being a bad person, and he was doing a really good job of it. I'm still curious, however, on their lawyer, because she seems to believe them, which I hope I'm right about and that that's the case. But she lied for them, which could probably cost her like her career. Which makes me think, what if she is something more than just a lawyer? What if there's something more to her that we don't know about? I hope we get to see her again and get to know what if that's the case, or if there's something else about it, like, I don't know, maybe she just is a person who believes them and is a good lawyer, or maybe she knows more than she's letting off. That I want to know. And I like that she was saying that, you know, there's people who testifies that like they saved them, and that everything strikes her as like really strange, and I think it does for Hendrickson too, but I understand that like his point of view is just like, I see people dying around them, like something is wrong, and they have obviously committed some crimes like identity theft and tax fraud, the card fraud thingy, like all of, no, maybe not tax fraud, well, maybe that too, I don't know, like the using other people's card, like fake cards and such, and like I get it. Those are technically crimes, but like they're doing it for everyone's good, and it's not like you could explain that to the police and the FBI. So I'm really wondering how this is all gonna pan out. But I had a lot of fun. This was a good one. I felt very bad for Tiny. They were having a heartfelt conversation, and then just, oh, poor Tiny dying in prison like that. I don't even know what he did, but I still feel bad. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know what you thought of this episode, the reaction and whatnot, and leave a comment down below. And if you liked it, it would mean a lot if you wanted to give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe for upcoming videos. I really appreciate y'all hanging out, and I hope that you'll have an amazing rest of your day, night, morning, midnight snack, breakfast, whichever time it is for you when you're watching this, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!